Imagine this. You call your supplier in the Middle East and he tells you he doesn't accept your local currency. You can't pay in rupees, yuan, or euros. The only thing that works, US dollars. Even the countries that don't fully trust the United States rely on it every single day. But why? How did one country's money become the backbone of the entire global economy? Before the dollar became dominant, the world has gold. If you wanted to trade, you needed actual physical gold. It worked, but it was slow, heavy, and limited. After World War II, the United States emerged as the world's strongest economy. Most of Europe and Asia were rebuilding, and trust in other currencies was low, so countries agreed on a new system. The US dollar would replace gold for international trade, backed by gold at first. Suddenly, trade became faster and more reliable. The dollar slowly positioned itself at the center of global finance. Then in 1971, everything changed. The United States abandoned the gold standard. The dollar was no longer tied to any physical commodity. It became a fiat currency, backed only by trust in the US economy. Many thought this would fail, but the opposite happened. The world kept using the dollar more even than ever. Why? Because it was already integrated into global trade, there was no other currency that could compete. The real masterstroke came with the oil. The world's most critical resource began being sold only in dollars. No oil without dollars, no trade without dollars. Even countries that disagree with US policies had no choice. They needed dollars to survive economically. This created constant demand for dollar, embedding it deeply into the global financial system. Today the dollar is everywhere. Currencies store it as reserves. Banks use it for international payments. Trade depends on it. Almost every major transaction on the planet passes through networks influenced by the US. Control over the dollar isn't about military power, it's about financial influence. If access to the dollar is restricted, economies slow down, trade is disrupted, and nations feel pressure, all without a single shot fired. So when you think of the US dollar, don't just think of money. Think of the global influence, trust, and control. One currency didn't just dominate by chance, it became the world's financial backbone, shaping the economy of every nation every day. And that is why understanding the dollar isn't just interesting, it's essential. What is your opinion about this? Tell me in the comment section below.